Hello and welcome to another video by the iOSasser. It's me, Felix, and I'm actually here with a doubled video. It is a double gum review of 5-gum Ascent and also 5-gum Wrigley's 5 Photon. So it's actually going to be split into two parts, but yeah, it's going to be a review of both of those gums, and they're both new flavors. The Ascent is winter mint, peppermint, colder than peppermint, but I've actually had it before, so I know what it tastes like. It's colder than peppermint. It's very It's very cold gum, very refreshing to the breath. I personally really like it. Probably my current favorite from 5. That and RPM 2. And this other one is Photon. I currently have not had this one, so this is a new experience. So we'll begin with this one. So same typical packaging as any other 5-gum. When we just crack open sleeve, very strong fruit flavor, fruit scent. It's supposed to be pineapple blend. So it's no extra designs in the box this time, no QR codes, things like that. Just simple gum. Going back to the basics. So the whole pack, especially when you open it, you get that first punch of fragrance and flavors, but all yellow packaging, golden orange wrapping, very similar to actual colors of a pineapple. So bright designs. It'll be interesting to see how it tastes. So it definitely does have that flavor of tropical flavors. It almost tastes like a bit of pineapple mixed with, say, passion fruit, but definitely has that tropical flavor mix and a good gum. Sorry about the squeaking chair, but it's good gum flavor overall. I really like it. Probably it's up in my top 5. I personally don't go for fruit-flavored gums. I typically go for gums that are more actually fresh in your breath, I find. So that's more your peppermint, spearmint. I do still love RPM 2, but this is a nice one to also have as an additional pack. For when you give somebody a pack of gum, it's just a bit different than the average piece of gum they taste all the time. So that's been the quick review of Wrigley's 5-gum Photon. And right after the transition, it'll just be the new flavor. So welcome back. After having a cup of water and clearing out my mouth for Wrigley's, for the next flavor, we're tackling Ascent. This is, I'm not sure if you'll be able to read it, but it is escalating winter mint. They always find interesting ways of saying what the flavor should be like. So, another 15-pack, Wrigley's traditional standard. We've unboxed enough of these to know what actual box is like. But when you open up this one, you get it does actually smell like you just stepped out into winter. You almost get that feeling like you just stepped out of a chalet, and you just get that fresh impact of the winter. And I think that's really what they're going for. Like I said before, I have actually tried this gum, so it's not the mystery of the taste like usual, but still love this, and I would currently say this is my #1 gum out there. So if my opinion means anything to you, know that this piece of gum is incredible. So it still has that really cold tingling. There's that, I'm not sure how they actually do it, but there's that little bit of cold tingling on your tongue, almost like you had an ice cube in your mouth. So you do get that cold winter mint, like they say. They call it an escalating winter mint. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but it definitely does have that icier than traditional spearmint or peppermint, but still a nice refreshing flavor, and one of your more traditional flavors with a bit of a twist. So it's a nice pack to just have for refreshing your breath going into a meeting, knowing that it'll actually keep your breath fresh. So, as I just wrap up this video, I want to just go over a quick thing. I always say in the beginning of these that it's a video by the Audio Disaster podcast, and if you've been watching this from the beginning, you'd know where that came from. But just to quickly recap, this used to be an actual audio podcast. If I can still find that, I'll link it in the description. But we used to do basically weekly audio recordings. So that's where the Audio Disaster part came from. I branched off into doing video stuff. I mostly do food and drink reviews. So that's where my side of the Audio Disaster really lies, is food and drink reviews. Somebody like Gabe, who I'll link his channel in the description. Shout out to you, Gabe. But Dingbat. Shout out to Dingbat. So somebody like him, he's taken on the gaming side. So while he doesn't technically refer to anything as being from Audio Disaster podcast, which is fine, I don't expect him to, but just know that he was part of it. Also, there was John F.C. Bayern, he'll be linked below, and just know that he also was part of it, and the Night Wolf or something like that with Mr. Ellis, he was part of it, and I don't think he has any videos up, so just know that there were a few other guys that were part of it. We all contribute stuff, we figure out some of the ideas. I'm currently looking to see if I can figure out some way of getting a lot more gum reviews coming out. So, hey, Wrigley, if you're watching this, I would love to partner with you and review some of your more experimental flavors. But other than that, just know there's more gum reviews as I keep finding them, and more drink reviews as I just keep drinking them. So, that's been all. Peace.